what's been on my mind. Sick and tired of the 9 to 5 in the city light. Hey darling, we could get out of town, see the beautiful world around, wanna see it now. Pack our bags and get in that car, leave a little note and we'll drive real far. Let's get out, we can leave this city. Let's drive to the open air. Yeah, the countryside is so pretty, with the wind blowing in your hair. We can look back someday.
Wow, look at the force of that. Amazing. Water's running off the glens. All the rainwater we've had. That is pelting through there. Wow. I wouldn't like to fall in there. Look at that. Amazing. Powering down the glen. There's a lovely bridge over there. Wow. Look at the mountains up there in the clouds. Glorious, absolutely glorious. Unbelievable. Beautiful scenery. Wow, look at this old disused bridge. This used to be the main road back in the day, no doubt. The tracking for the wagons and the horses. Wow. And the beautiful burn, the burn running off the mountain. Wow, look at that. Really spectacular. This old bridge here, probably medieval. Wow. Stunning, absolutely stunning. Wow, look at this folks. We're in the valley of the falls. Waterfalls everywhere, all around us. There must be 10, 12 waterfalls running off the mountains all around us. Magnificent. Another old trial cart bridge here, medieval. Road's long gone now. And there's waterfalls. You can see them streaking off the mountains, off the glens and into the valleys. Wow. Beautiful cottage right in the middle of nowhere. All this water and falls all around him. Skye's going bonkers, I don't know why. She's seen something. And look at this, just outside Christine. Wow. Wow. Have a shower in there. Look at that. How beautiful. Just falling off the mountain. Wow. Right by the side of the road. Crazy. Absolutely bonkers. And there's waterfalls everywhere. Every which way you look, there's a waterfall. Blimey O'Reilly. Absolutely beautiful. Look at that. Folks, a bit windy, it's a bit hazy. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 waterfalls, 6 waterfalls over there, and 1, 2, 3, 4 of them are inverted. They're going backwards. Look at that. Inverted waterfalls again on the beautiful island. Wow, how magnificent is that? Stunning. A bit miserable and cloudy and cold, but that is beautiful. Later. Oh, good morning, Skye. Oh, we got a nice zero temperatures have gone now. We're in the around about the 5, 6, 7 degrees plus. It's quite nice actually. It's lovely. Right, and this lovely camp here. Beautiful camp. Lovely jubbly. Got a bit of clouds kissing the mountains. Beautiful. Right, what I'm going to do today on this particular vlog, we're going to do a bit of prospecting, gold panning, searching for nuggets or crystals or gems or precious stones in this lovely wee burn here. Absolutely stunning. Lovely crystal waters. I was in there this morning having my morning wash. Absolutely lovely. I washed some clothes as well, scrubbed them out on the rocks with a bit of soap. I'm not expecting to find any gold as such, though there is gold about in Scotland. You have to find the hot spots really, but we're just going to have a bit of fun today. Just turn that camera around for you. There's lovely Skye. Yeah, I'm just going to have a bit of a tootle around today. Not likely to find any gold, but you never know, guys. You never know. It's called prospecting. That's why it's called prospecting, because you're actually looking to see what's there. And I'll just show you my kit. It's going to be a lovely day. Cracking. Here's my little baby, my little sweetheart. How you doing, sugar? You all right, darling? Hey, you all right? You loving it? It's Christine just there in this lovely camp. Right, I'll just show you my kit here, what I've got, guys. I bought my metal detector. There we go. Got a tripod there for my camera. Metal detector and everything. My pinpointer as well. Only cheap stuff. That in a minute. Oh, I just saw some dippers. There's a couple of water dippers just flew down the stream there. Hopefully we might get those on film for you, because it's rare to see the water dippers. There are quite a few on the Isle of Mull. Never seen them before, but there's quite a few on the Isle of Mull. There's lots of birds out there on the beach as well. And for the gold panning, prospecting guys, I've got a bowl there to drop all my tailings in, because what I did do, I'll find some likely spots to dig for gold. I'll show you where the likely spots are, the hot spots are on a typical little wee burren like this one. So we're not expecting to find gold, but we may find some nice minerals and some nice stones and gems, hopefully. But we'll have a look at that in a minute. So we've got a bowl there to chip all the tailings in. I've got my gold pan there. Here we go. It's just it's all cheap equipment. It's not expensive at all. You just need a gold pan and a bowl and a shovel, and away you go, really. I'll show you what it's all about, how to actually pan for gold, the best way to pan for gold in one of these things. When you do buy these new folks, you need to get them seasoned. They need to be seasoned, so a brand new one won't work that well. It won't hold on to the flower gold. So you need to season them, and what I mean by seasoning, just roughing them up with some rocks. Use them a few times and they'll be well seasoned, ready for rocking and rolling. And also with that, you need a couple of classifiers. What I mean is, when you dig up stones like that, you need to classify it down to the smaller stones, the smaller particles and sand and black sands. Get it all classified down, and that's what you do with sieves. We've got a garden, normal house sieve there for fine, to get it down to a fine classification, to a fine pay dirt. And you've got a big classifier there, 1/4 inch one, to classify it down even more. And I'll show you the process and how you do that first. But first of all, we need to dig some, we need to find some pay dirt or such, gathered in the pay dirt and all the rocks. Right, looking at a river like this, you know, just with my mind's eye now as a gold panner, a prospector, obviously this river floods up here. In the winter it comes all the way up here, cuts away the banks here. You can dig all down there as well. Gold is heavier than stone, so gold will sink to the lowest point that it can do, right the way down to the bedrock. There's bedrock under here, so if you get down to the bedrock, that's where you'll find all the heavy metals. And of course gold is a metal, and it's one of the heaviest metals we have, so it sinks right to the very bottom, trundling through the stream there off the mountains and eventually settling down. And you've got various hot spots here. Obviously you've got to cut down to get down to the actual hard rock below. You've got various spots here. Behind that rock there, that's a settling point for the heavier stones. So digging down there to the bedrock, find the finer sand, and you might find gold there. So that's one obvious place there when it's in flood. You can see the way the river's cut in there, and it will drop the heavier stuff behind there, which will include gold and heavier minerals and whatever. Also you've got spots here just behind the cut, all down there, in there as well. You can see all the finer stuff there. You can see the bedrock. Dig down there again. You've got a natural sluice here in the river, its own sluice. What I mean by a sluice is the rocks will tumble down and the heavier stuff will drop just like a sluice system. You've got all the bedrock over there. Okay, so there's not much going on over there. And looking down at all these big stones here, guys. Behind these stones there is all likely spots. Again, here you can see this massive boulder, which was dropped probably in the Ice Age, thousands and thousands of years ago. It sat on the bedrock on this side. So if you come round here, you can see all the tailings here, where they're all settled down, all the heavier rocks again. I spin round to the leeward side of the rock, and there, see those finer rocks there? Dig down there to the bedrock, get to the finer sands, and that's a likely place there, because as the water's rushing through here in flood, this is a quiet area where all the heavier stuff settles. Oh, lovely. You've got another natural sluice there on the weir, where all the heavier stuff could be down there at the bottom. As it comes over, the heavier stuff drops to the bottom and stays there. Lovely. So we'll give it a go. There's lots of spots here. You've got some gravel over there as well, which you could dig. All behind those rocks there as well. And all down the cutting here. Anyway, we'll crack on with this. We'll crack on with a bit of gold panning. What I'll do, just turn you around. Right, we'll crack on, eh? What I'll do, I'll start with this big boulder here. We'll dig up some, we'll get my shovel out. We'll dig up some tailings. We'll start classifying it down to the finer stuff. Then we'll get it in the gold pan. And we'll give it a bit of a pan in the pan and see what comes out, eh? You never know. Anyway, it's just showing you what it's all about more than anything. But there are hot spots in Scotland where you can go and find gold and find flour gold. You might be looking to find a nugget, a nice big 5-ounce nugget. A 5-ounce nugget will buy you a new camper van, believe me. But that's you need to find the hot spots for that. Right, we'll crack on, eh? Let's get a bit of pay dirt. Lovely. What I'm going to use first is the bucket and the big classifier. We'll classify some of the big stuff down first before we get to the smaller sieve. Lovely. Right, get me shovel. Let's go and have a dig with some pay dirt, eh? Let's try behind this big boulder first, because that's quite a nice hot spot. Get a dig down a little bit. Just going to rinse this out in the water. Just in the bowl. Just rinse it through a little bit. Back up to you. Oh, see exactly what I've done. Oh, that down there. Oh, it's cold. Freezing cold. That water's cold. All I've done is classify this down, give this a good shake. Show you what I'm doing here. Right, hope you can see there. Right, so all I'm doing is just washing this through, getting all the finer stuff going through into the gold pan. I will pan this as well afterwards. All we're doing is breaking it down to the finer stuff, because most of the time you find flour gold anyway. It's rarely you get any pickers. You might be lucky to get a picker. Right, there we go. Yeah, I'll do. Get a good smash. Right, there we go. We've got our two classifications now. I'll just show you this one. We'll tip this dirty water out of there, nice and careful. You don't want to lose any gold as such. And there we go, we've got the two classifications, the heavy classification there, and you've got the fine classification there. We'll pan these both off separately, a little bit of it at a time. We'll see how we get on. Hi guys, back at you. I hope you can see there. I'm just going to get just do a sample of this fine classification first. Just a wee little shovelful like that. Put that into the water there. All I'm going to do now, what I'm doing here is stratifying now. We've got some water in there with that fine classification of pay dirt, and we're shaking it about now. Basically we're drawing all the heavy stuff to the bottom of the pan. Lovely jubbly, also giving it a wash as well. And what we do then, we gently work off the water, nice and gentle as we're spinning, and gently just trickle off on the end of there, and all the lighter stuff will come off the top. I hope you can see there guys, I can't see what's on the camera at the moment, but I'm just working this sands so all the heavy stuff goes to the bottom of the pan. There we go. I need some more water. Bear with me, just get some more water. I'll catch you, some more water. stratify again and just work nice and gentle. You can see we're just working away here. All the heavy stuff is coming off the top. I need another bowl really for water. I just spin it round, just see what's happening. Get it all to the top of the pan there. Try and bring it around this way if I can, just to show you the action that I'm using, folks. And all I'm doing is spinning around the pan there, bringing all that light stuff down to the bottom of the pan. And if there's any heavy stuff in there, you can see here now the darker sands, the heavier sands are staying at the top. Spin round, draw it all down. I need to get some more water coming here. So, as I suspected, can't see a lot in there. No gold, of course, but keep working away. Just give it another spin round this way. Just swirl the pan round, bringing that sand down, nice and gentle. If there's flower gold in here, you'd have to be a lot more careful doing it this. But this is what you're doing. You're leaving all the light stuff is falling here, as you can see, and you're leaving the heavier stuff at the top. If there's any gold in there, or black sands, there's no black sands either, and I can't see anything in there at all. Right, actually we'll go close to the river because I need a bit of water. A few more runs through and we'll have a look. Stratify, get those lighter tailings off the top. I need plenty of water for this really. Right, I think we'll have a look what's in there. Right, again, stratify all that down, get the heavy stuff to the bottom, move all that stuff to the top. There, and we'll just roll through, bring all that down to the bottom, just spin the pan, so it's all rolling down. When you do find stuff, it'll be here at the top, guys, underneath there. If there's any gold or any black sands, heavy black sands, there's lots of lovely crystals in here, as you can see. There's a bit of quartz there by the look of it. I have found some lovely in the past. That's right down, as you can see on the camera there. Just have a look through here. There's no gold, as I thought. There are some lovely minerals in there. That's right down even more. Right down to the bottom. There we go. That's the final wash through. Couple of heavier stones there. You can classify this down even further with a finer sieve as well. There are some really bright crystals in there, little gems. Not quite sure what they are. Oh, that looks like a bit of gold, but no, that's not gold. It's floating down. If there's gold, it'll stay up at the top there, guys. Just give it a tap as well to bring the gold to the top. There you go, no gold, but some nice crystals in there, and that's gold panning. Good job, Lee. But you have to work it. Lots of pits, lots of digs, lots of pay dirt. If you was in a gold bearing area. Right, let's crack on. So there you go. Just give you some idea what gold panning is about. That was a bit rushed, but yeah, probably get a few comments that I was doing it wrong, but I'm just showing you the basics. You have to take your time. You really have to take your time and careful when you're doing that spinning back in the gold pan and everything. You have to be a lot more careful than I was. Oh, look at the clouds coming down on the mountains over there. Wow. And that's gold panning. I'll just pan you through these cloud formations. I'm not sure whether you'll see them very well through the iPhone camera, but there are some epic clouds. Look at those layers there. The way the clouds of strata and cumulus is layering up. And it looks like a big atomic bomb has gone off there. That is pretty awesome. And another bomb has gone off there. And the clouds roll over the mountain there. Those are pretty special, folks. There's hardly any wind, so that's what's forming these lovely clouds. And that little cloud there beyond the mountain, that tiny one, looks like the top of another mountain in the fog. It's pretty cool, eh? Christine's up there in the camp by the side of the wee barn, by the side of this sea lock. What do you think of those clouds, eh? Pretty special. That one over there looks like an atomic bomb has gone off. Look at that, the way all the stratas are laying out. Pretty special, eh? And those look like rolling hills again. Rolling over the glens and over the loch. Beautiful. Soon be sunset. Soon settle in for the van for the night. Have our little evening walk with my pooch, my beautiful dog. Away you go. Go on. Away. Away. Go. 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 The nutter. Catch you later. Skye's back on the lead. She comes back when she's told. You're a good girl. We're back at Christine. You can see one of my lights have come on already. My night lights. I like those. They're solar powered. They come on automatically at dusk. Keeps people away from my van. Lovely. Right, I can almost smell that stew simmering away on the stove. We'll get in there and tuck into that. Yeah, it's the fourth portion I've had out of that now. It's so the steak cost me £4. The veggies about 50 pence. So say about 8 pence for the veggies. So £4.80, and I've had 4 meals. £1 a meal. Fat big bowl of stew as well, and 10 dumplings every time. £1 a meal. That's pretty good going, isn't it? Oh, I do love my stew and dumplings. Can't beat homemade Van Tucker. I can almost smell it. I can almost smell it. Let's get in there. Get a kettle on. Kettle's on, mother. Cup of Yorkshire and a nice beef stew, dumplings, and some crusty tiger bread to dip in the gravy. Let's get it.